This week we're going to look at the explanation of our last big assignment, which is creating your own children's book. What you're going to do is you're going to take everything that we've learned this semester. We're looking at the different literacy elements of plot, characterization, theme, and setting, and you're going to put it together. You're going to create a story that really develops a character and has a strong beginning, middle, and end. You're going to look at different methods and materials and how to create illustrations and put it together with the literacy themes and have really strong illustrations in your children's story as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to create your own story, and then after you create your own story, you are going to share it with your site, your observation site, or your own classroom. You need to post either a video or pictures, one or the other, kind of documenting that you did in fact read at your site or to your classroom. And then what you're going to do is you're going to read to us in your class. As you read, you need to connect the reading connection to your story. So after you create your story, you're going to fill out the reading connection literature plan. And then you're going to demonstrate that to us as you read. So I have pulled up here the rubric that what you need to do is you need to read the title of the story and ask us a literal question. We're obviously not going to be answering you, but pretend that you are asking a class of children. And the literal question needs to be about the cover. Then you're going to share the explanation of a Tier 2 vocabulary word, and you're going to share a purpose for reading. So really in the video itself, that's all you need to do, like carry out of the actual reading connection. You need to make sure that you actually fill out the reading connection lesson plan though for the whole entire story. So like I said, you need to create a video of reading to us as well. When you do your video reading to us, make sure that I can see the pages. Make sure that I can see the text. Make sure I can see the illustrations. If it's easier for you, you're more than welcome to create a PowerPoint or take pictures of each page as well. But either way, there needs to be a video, and one way or another, I need to be able to see the text and the illustrations. Because as you look on the lesson plan, that's one of the things that I'm grading you on is the illustrations itself and the neatness of the book and the font and the durability. So make sure that your book isn't just done on regular paper. It should be laminated, or it should be on cardstock or something making it durable. It needs to be at least 9 pages in length, including the cover. You need to make sure that's developmentally appropriate for the age group that you intend to use it with. And that's really important. And on the beginning of the evaluation itself, that is like one of the first things is the age group that you wrote the book for. So after you create your book, there is on the evaluation, on the rubric, reflective pieces. And you'll see that they're highlighted in blue, that you need to reflect on. How did you pinpoint or accomplish each of those areas that are in blue? I'm trying to look at what else. In your book throughout, I need you to make sure that you pinpoint on looking at the domains of language as well and the literacy skills. So you'll see that there's some reflective pieces on that of asking what domain did you intentionally focus on in your story and how did you incorporate it in your book? And when you're reading it, what would you do to address that domain? And that's also going to be seen for emergent literacy skills. So it's all right there on the rubric. So look over the rubric, and if you have any questions, please let me know. This is one of my favorite, besides the handbook, one of my favorite activities that children, in children's literature that students do, because it really brings everything together. And I think there's nothing better than the feeling of reading and sharing something that you've created, especially with children. I create songs and poems all the time, and the kids always give me feedback, positive feedback, sometimes constructive feedback and whether they like the work. And I just think that that's like the coolest thing ever, and the children think it's really cool when I make a big deal, like, I made this, I wrote this and created this for you. So have fun. If you have any questions after looking over the rubric, please just let me know. And I can't wait to see everybody's videos and read everybody's stories. Thanks.